Hello and welcome along to this latest installment of my camper conversion YouTube channel. This video is going to be carpeting up a sliding door that I've just recently fitted a window into. There's a video on my channel about how I've fitted the window into this door, so do have a look at that video if you haven't already. Now once the window is now fitted in, obviously the rest of the sliding door needs to be made looking that little bit nicer and neater. So I've got some spare carpet down there, and I'm going to be carpeting both the panels and the metalwork going all the way around the metal door. Carpet wise on the door itself, on the frame, I'm only going to be carpeting up to this lip, not beyond, because if you go beyond, that's where any carpet might start getting wet with water creeping in during heavy rain or while you're driving in wet conditions. So you only ever want to carpet up to where the door meets the rubber seal on the inside of the van. So I've already had a look on the other door, and as I say, it only goes up to the seal, not beyond. Sorry, up to the actual corner, not beyond. So that's where I'll be carpeting up to. So I've got some Trim Fix high temperature spray adhesive. I'm going to be using that just to be sure that none of the carpet can droop off after it's all been adhered. I've already fitted the insulation around the window, so that's fine. I'll probably put a small layer of carpet just around the edges, just so then when this ply goes on, it will meet carpeted ply against carpeted metalwork. So just around the actual frame of where I've got the insulation, that'll get a layer of carpet. Same for this one as well. That's just going to get carpet just around where the panel will actually get secured back onto the door, and then all the rest of the bare metal is going to be getting carpeted as well. So I'll get the stuff out, get the supplies out, and get cracked on, and we'll have a look and see what it looks like when it's all done. Right, so now the panels are done and they're looking quite nice and neat. They're pretty much all ready to go on now, but obviously if I put them on as it is, then you're just going to see loads of bare metalwork. So this is all going to need carpeting as well, because if you just leave bare metalwork inside a van, especially over winter, if you're trying to keep it warm inside, it's cold outside, all the actual metalwork itself just creates condensation. Then condensation can run into the carpets on the panels and get those wet as well. So it's always best to try and cover up as much bare metal that's going to be exposed inside the van as possible. Now I'm going to be doing the door frame itself in strips rather than doing it in one big sheet, then doing lots of cutouts, just because it's just a pure waste of carpet. And if you can do it in strips and you can get the joins really nice and neatly close together, sometimes you can't even tell that there's an actual joint there. I've done the same in the T4 there. And as I say, there's about 6 joins and you can only see one of them, and after I've finished tidying that one up, you won't even be able to see that. So I've been cutting out some strips. This is literally just going to be going that far around the frame. It's not going to be going over the top, it's not going to be going down the sides, it's just going to be going underneath the panel up to the bend on the actual inside of the frame itself. So it's not going to take a lot of carpet. As I say, there's only going to be a couple of joins. The main strips are going to be full strips, so there's only going to be a couple of joins going probably across the middle and across the bottom where you'll barely be able to see anyway. So again, I'll show it all, I'll film it all, and when it's all done and I've got all the joins together as well, I'll show you those as well, and then you can decide yourself whether you can see any or not. But as I say, now is the time to start getting the carpet onto the metalwork, get all that done, and that'll be a fully carpeted sliding door with panels. Right, so there we go. That should be the sliding door pretty much all carpeted now. It's just a case of securing the panels back in place, getting the surround for the window all the way around the panel. That should be fun, but it should be doable. And then it's just a case of mounting the actual door back on. As you can see, I haven't carpeted down the sides, all of that's still bare, and any spray glue, any overspray, that just needs wiping off with some white spirits. But because I haven't gone down the sides, it means that water shouldn't be able to get onto the carpet and get it wet during any heavy downpours. So in theory we should have a nice dry, fully carpeted, fully insulated sliding door. So as I say, I'll just start getting these panels mounted back on, get the rubber around the window panel, and then we'll get the door back in and see what it looks like when it's all back in. Right, so there we go, there's the door all fitted in now. It's taken a little bit of fettling just to make sure all of the rollers lined up, because when I did fit it back in I could just see the ever so slightest gap of daylight through there between the metal and the rubber, but as you can see there's absolutely no gaps there at all. The door looks really nice, really neat. You can't really see any of the joins that I've done on the carpet as well. The panel work looks almost factory. As I say, you can't really tell that that's been just knocked up just with a jigsaw with the afternoon. And I really like the fit of the window. I know I've still got a little bit of paint that needs just rubbing off. That's from when I fitted the window and I tread the metal where I cut the metalwork. But the actual seal itself, going all the way up and butting up against the ply panel that's been carpeted, I really like that. That looks really nice. So as I say, by the time I get all the paintwork off that, that's going to look like a really nice professional finish. So that's how I have fully carpeted all the metalwork and the ply panels of the sliding door in this little Daihatsu Hijet. If you found the video useful, do give it that old thumbs up down below, and if you haven't already, do hit the subscribe button. I'm documenting the entire conversion of this Daihatsu Hijet from just a basic panel van into a little micro camper van. As well as this, I've also already fully documented my VW T4, which is all fully documented on my channel as well. So have a look on there for loads more camper conversion videos. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you, as I say, if you found this video useful, do give that little old thumbs up down below as well. Fully appreciated if you do. So thanks for watching.